माननीय सभासदों, माननीय सभापति जी,
जय हिंद। जय श्री राम। चलिए। Papers to be laid on the table. Shri Dr. Kaushal Kishore, Shri Kaushal Kishore.
आज की संशोधित कार्य सूची में क्रम संख्या 3 पर मेरे नाम के समक्ष सूचीबद्ध कागजातों की एक प्रति हिंदी व अंग्रेजी में सभा पटल पर रखता हूं।
So we will take up now the weapons of mass destruction and their delivery systems, prohibition and unlawful activities amendment bill 2022. Honorable members, you all know this is very important bill, and DID has got international commitment and implication, and this is related to the defense. So last 3 days you have been given opportunity to participate in this bill, so I request all of you to go to your seats and participate in the discussion of this bill. So, Sri P. Wilson.
Chairman, sir.
Let him speak. The honourable member wants to speak. Please go to your seat. Let him speak. Yes, Mr. Wilson.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir.
Sir, point of order, sir.
Now,
Sir.
point of order. Excuse me, Mr.
Sir, point of order, sir.
Under what rule?
258.
258.
258 is a general rule.
Yes.
So you tell me the specific thing in the rule. Under what rule you want to raise? 258 is a general rule.
Sir, I can raise a point of order under Rule 258. You also know that, I also know that.
But others members will have to sit.
I will make my submission, then you...
Without your sitting, I cannot hear him.
I will make...
Go to your seat. What is your seat? Is it your seat?
No seat for anybody.
No, then...
Not allowed.
Seats are not allotted. That doesn't mean this is reserved for the senior members. These are reserved for the senior members. Yeah, please.
Sir, morning when I raised the point of order, it was said during question hour, so I agreed to that. But during question hour, instead of replying to the questions, ministers were replying, accusing the members that was allowed. But now, sir, they made a statement other than replying to the question. That we have to make a submission that, sir, the chair should have taken note of that. Anything made by the minister other than the question has to be explained, number one. Number two, sir, we all have DMK, Aam Aadmi, TRS, CPM, everyone has given a notice under 267.
That has been decided on.
Please.
That is under the consideration of chairman, and chairman has rejected it.
1 minute, only 1 minute. Only 1 minute. The issue was that we want to discuss suspending the proceedings, the issue of the price rise on petroleum products, and said no ruling was given, sir. No ruling was given, but the business is being taken.
I think you are going out of the rule, out of the rule and out of the issue.
1 minute,
in
sir.
question hour, you cannot raise point of order. That is the rule. You cannot do that.
Let me conclude.
So your 1 minute is over.
I will conclude.
And point of order, if there is any substance, I am going to say, Mr. Wilson.
1 minute.
Mr. Wilson, you asked for 1 minute. I have given you 1 minute. Please, Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, please.
yes, sir.
Don't disturb the member. Please do not disturb the member. Mr. Wilson.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You can carry on.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Today,
Unless you give a ruling on it, what he's saying is the ruling is not given. So if the proceeding cannot proceed unless the ruling comes from the...
That has already been decided in the beginning of the House, commencing of the House on that point. So that point remains. Mr. Wilson.
thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Today, what is the weapon of mass destruction in this country?
It cannot go on
Honorable Minister.
unlimited times. You participate in the discussion. If there is relevant point, you can raise it. Mr. Wilson.
Continuing the proceedings.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir. Today, what is the weapon of mass destruction in this country? Honorable Minister,
Mr. Wilson, please carry on.
Honorable Minister, can you tell the people of this great nation, it's the price rise of essential commodities like gas, milk, pulses, sugar, edible oils, tea, food, grains, petrol, diesel, how the government is going to control that and handle it? Price rise affects the poor and the common man. The salaries and wages are remaining the same, but the prices are soaring up. The prices of condiments
That
and
is not the
spices.
subject of the bill, Mr. Wilson.
I'll come back to
Come to the bill.
I'm coming to the bill.
Come straight to the bill.
Let him speak,
Please
sir.
don't.
That is
Please
what.
don't.
That
Let
is.
him speak.
Please don't derail the discussion
I'm
on
not
this bill.
I'm not
This is a
derailing.
very important bill.
It is an
with
important bill.
international
We are
implications,
rocking out, sir.
and
Sir, we are
it
something-
is a
We are
matter of
rocking out.
importance for the
महंगाई
defense
के
of the
खिलाफ
country.
हम लोग सदन का बहिष्कार कर रहे हैं।
So, please,
Yes.
please, you speak on the subject
I'm-
and don't go out of the
I'm
subject,
not going-
which I will not allow.
Kindly, I am not going out of the subject. I am only on the issue. Today, what is a weapon of mass destruction in this country? I am asking the Honourable Minister, please tell the people what is the weapon of mass destruction. The weapon of mass destruction in this country is the price rise. It affects all the common man. And it affects the poor
I
man.
think, I'm so sorry.
And it affects even the middle class.
Subject is different and the bill is different. If you do not want to speak, you can conclude your speech.
Sir,
Please.
that is what, sir. Sir, therefore, sir, that is what we have given notice. Sir, let's debate on this issue first. We will go on to the discussion of the amendment bill later. This issue of price rise is very important. It
No,
affects
this
every
is not the
common
subject.
man.
Nothing will go on record.
Sir, this is a...
Nothing will go on
Sir, this-
record. If you speak on the bill, that
Sir,
will only go
Sir,
on record.
I'm only speaking...
Nothing will go on record.
Sir, I'm only speaking...
Thank you.
Sir, I'm only speaking on the weapon of mass destruction. Sir, according to you, weapon of mass destruction is not the chemical and other things. It is about the price rise.
It is written. I think you are misguided. Please,
I'm
please
not
read the
misguided.
bill. Please read the bill.
I-
What is weapon of mass
Sir,
destruction?
sir,
So, please,
Deputy Chairman,
if you
sir.
want to speak on that,
Sir,
if you can speak,
sir,
or you can conclude.
Sir,
Thank you.
Sir, sir, I'm speaking on this. Sir, we are only concentrating on, sir, what is the weapon of mass destruction in this country. The weapon of the mass destruction in this country...
I think you are not interested, Mr. Wilson.
sir,
You are not
Deputy
interested in this bill.
I'm
You are
talking-
speaking on something
Sir, I'm
else.
talking
I am
about-
calling the next speaker. I'm calling the next speaker.
Sir, I'm talking about the people of this country.
So
Sir, you
the
must
next
protect the
speaker
people.
is
Then go on
Dr.
to the other
Prasanta
things.
Nanda. Mr. Prasanta Nanda, please.
Thank you, Deputy Chairman, sir.
जा सकते क्या?
This is a bill concerning the security of this country, and this amendment bill has been passed in Lok Sabha in April, and this bill, moved by Honorable External Minister Sri S. Jaishankar ji, amends the Weapons of Mass Destruction and Their Delivery System Act 2005. 2005 Act prohibits unlawful activities such as manufacturing, transport or transfer related to weapons of mass destruction and their means of delivery. Sir, weapons of mass destruction are biological, chemical or nuclear weapons of mass destruction and their delivery system. This amendment is to prevent persons from financing such activities. The central government may freeze, seize or attack their funds, financial assets or economic resources, whether owned, held or controlled directly or indirectly. The key features of this amendment is what I would like to little elaborate. That is, the weapons of mass destruction and their delivery systems seeks to ban funding of weapons of mass destruction and also empower this center to freeze and seize or attach financial assets and economic resources of people engaged in such activities. Then the bill inserts a new provision stating that no person shall finance any activity which is prohibited under this Act or under the United Nations Security Council Act 1947 or any other relevant act for the time being in force or by an order issued under such any such act in relation to weapon of mass destruction and their delivery systems. So the punitive measures which has been given in this is it aims to give the government the powers to freeze, seize and attach funds or other financial assets or economic resources owned or controlled wholly or jointly, directly or indirectly by such person or held by or on behalf of or at the direction of such person or derived or generated from the fund or other assets owned or controlled directly or indirectly by such persons. The financial sanction which has been mentioned in this, that it empowers the government to prohibit making available funds, financial assets or economic resources for any prohibited activity in relation to weapons of mass destruction and their delivery system. Sir, passing of this bill will strengthen the country's global position and specific changes in the earlier law, which was necessary so that security of the country can be ensured. Upgrading a law which was 17 years old was necessary, and thus it has come to this House for consideration and passing, sir. Many other countries in this world have such legislations. Current requirement needs specific law and legal statutory ways to deal with the issue of national security. Sir, therefore, I support this bill, and I think that this amendment is absolutely necessary. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Nanda. The next speaker is Ayodhya Ramireddy Allah.
Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to share a few of our thoughts on the proposed amendments to the Weapons of Mass Destruction and their Delivery Systems, Prohibition of Unlawful Activities, Act 2005. There haven't been any amendments to the Act in the last 16 years of its inception, and I appreciate the introduction of such an important piece of legislation in the Parliament. I would like to share a few of my observations regarding the measures taken by the Centre in this regard. The first point, India has remained on the forefront in matters of disarmament and reiterated the belief that nuclear weapons, which should be abolished in a step-by-step, non-discriminatory process, which is echoed in the bill. Having committed to the policy of no first use since 2003, we have repeatedly stated the use of nuclear weapons would be
माननीय सभासदों, माननीय सभापति जी,
अध्यक्ष जी, चूंकि आज सदस्य बहुत बड़ी संख्या में अनुपस्थित हैं और विपक्ष भी उपस्थित नहीं है, तो मेरा ये सुझाव और निवेदन होगा, बाकी अंतिम निर्णय आपका, कि बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण बिल है ये अंटार्कटिका को लेकर के, पहली बार इस विषय पर चर्चा होने वाली है और बहुत से ऐसे इसके पहलू हैं जो सबके ध्यान में आए, जानकारी रहे, उसका भी एक अपना महत्व है। तो क्या हम इसको आज ना लेकर के किसी और दिन ले सकते हैं क्या? इंट्रोड्यूस तो बिल हो चुका है, अब कंसीडरेशन की स्टेज पर है। जी सर, यस सर।
ये सबसे महत्वपूर्ण विधेयक है। अगर इसमें अच्छी तरह चर्चा हो जाए तो बहुत बढ़िया होगी। मेघवाल जी, आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे? मेघवाल जी, आप हाउस की सहमति की आवश्यकता है। जैसे मंत्री जी अभी बताए कि हाउस में अपोजिशन ना के बराबर है और हाउस की सुझाव मुझे चाहिए कि क्योंकि सरकार के तरफ से ये मंशा है कि विदाउट अपोजिशन बिल शुड नॉट बी पास्ड, तो इस हिसाब से आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगे? हाँ चौधरी जी।
ये जो बिल सरकार ने पेश किया है बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण बिल है और इस बिल में हम चाहते हैं कि सभी अपोजिशन भी हों, सब लोग हों, जिससे सार्थक चर्चा हो सके। और मेरा मानना ये भी है कि आज इस महत्वपूर्ण बिल पे जो कांग्रेस के लोगों ने और अपोजिशन ने जो जिस हिसाब से वो आज हाउस में नहीं है, उनको हाउस में रहना चाहिए था। ये हमारा प्रथम कर्तव्य है कि हम हाउस में रह करके इतने महत्वपूर्ण बिल पे चर्चा करें, लेकिन बड़ा खेद का विषय है कि वो आज हाउस में नहीं है। अगर वो हाउस में होते तो इसकी चर्चा हो जाती। धन्यवाद।
निशिकांत जी।
सर, ये पार्लियामेंट जो है ये डिबेट के लिए, चर्चा के लिए है और कोई भी अच्छा बिल, महत्वपूर्ण बिल, देश के हित में बिल यदि बिना अपोजिशन के सुझाव को सुने हुए यदि पास होता है, जिस तरह से कांग्रेस और अपोजिशन ने बैकआउट किया है आज सर, और इतनी महत्वपूर्ण बिल लगी हुई थी, तो सरकार की मंशा स्पष्ट है और सरकार सभी चीजों पर चर्चा करना चाहती है और अपोजिशन को कॉन्फिडेंस में लेना चाहती है। तो मेरा आपके माध्यम से आग्रह होगा कि सरकार के सुझाव को मानकर इसको अगले दिन जो है चर्चा में डाल दिया जाए, क्योंकि ये बिल जो है अपने आप में देश हित में बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण है सर।
ठीक है। सो सेंस ऑफ द हाउस, आई अंडरस्टैंड, इज टू डेफर दिस बिल फॉर ए डिफरेंट डेट. The House stands adjourned to meet again tomorrow, the 22nd July 2022 at 11 a.m.